Okay, this is the file finder application that comes with FoxPro, and unfortunately it's not part of our installation, so we're going to need to write one of our own. We'll use a lot of these features and we'll leave out some of the ones that we don't need. The screen is broken up into 4 tabs, and I'll go through them briefly. The named field here does have a drop down, and we're going to, well, let's see here. Just selecting start.prg means that we would only search through files with a PRG extension. We have a default folder, which for this example will be c:\chores on my machine. We have the ability to include some subfolders, and I'll try to show you the example both ways. On the second tab, we can put in search strings to match. We can match case, but probably don't need to, because we don't have control over whether the code itself is observing the case conventions that we want. And most importantly, we can choose whether to look for files that contain any of these strings or look for files that contain all of these strings. Third tab is date modified. Given the number of files that we would ever be searching through, we probably don't need this tab. The exception to that would be if we knew for sure that the file that we were looking for was maybe within a certain date range of 6 months. And file attributes, we probably don't care about that either. Now for an example, click New Search to clear the existing fields here. We will go with start.prg. We will include subfolders, and let's see, we won't do a text search for this first example. Just click Find Now, and it's going to go and grab everything that is in those 2 folders. Now if we add a text search, let's say just look for program files that contain the word select, and we get a shorter list. And if we don't include the subfolders, now we get a nice targeted list. And remember, the text search was on the word select, so now if I select one of these files and I either double click it or I click on edit, it will take me right to the first occurrence of that command in the program. Okay, that's the first part of this presentation, which is the functionality that we have in this filer application. The second part is changes that we want to make. Okay, so rather than having, let's say, start.prg from a drop-down, we sort of know what file extensions we're going to want to look for, and that's going to be PRG files. It's going to be SCT files, and remember that the SCT is the text portion of an SCX form. We'll want to look through SPR files, which are the programs generated when when an SCX is compiled. And we'll probably look through MPR files. Those are they're just like programs, but they have a different extension to indicate that they are menus. And finally, let's see, I don't think we're going to need QPR files. Those are special programs which contain only queries. See, there's probably one more that I'm overlooking. Let's see, we've got SPR, we've got PRG, we've got SCT. Um, let's see if there's anything else in here. FPT probably not, and TXT probably not. So that will be it for now. Okay, so end of demo.